Okay, recording is started as well now. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 107. Thank you so much for joining in today. This session is live on Facebook. If you have any problem, just do let me know. But make sure throughout the session your video is on so people can see you, they can recognize you, and they can appreciate your contribution to this global program. Today, our topics master is our a great sport of this family, Toastmaster Sunita Narayan. Toastmaster Sunita Nair. I'm very bad in remembering her name, though it's mentioned there. Sorry, Toastmaster Sunita Nair. And to support her, we have our young Gavalier, Toastmaster, our Gavalier Jatin. Gavalier Jatin, go ahead and explain the timing mechanism, please.
Hello everyone. I'm the timer. I'm the timer's report. So when you have a time between 1 to 2 minutes to talk about your speech. So 1 minute, my background will become green, and 1 minute 30 seconds it will be yellow, and at 2 minutes it will become red, and also you have 30 seconds grace period, and I hope that everyone will do great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jatin, for taking this challenge and helping this platform. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of your time and prepare yourself. You will be called up on stage without any doubt, since we are small in number today, as of today. A lot of people will be joining, and your topic will be given to you by Toastmaster Sunita Nair. Please put your hands together to welcome our own, a very diligent, a good speaker, rather great speaker, Toastmaster Sunita Nair, as the topics master. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, all my global impromptu friends. Today, I became the table topic master at the last moment. So, I've got very, very simple topics. They're basically all questions. Okay? Simple questions which we would talk about in the daily life. But sometimes simple topics are difficult to talk for 2 minutes. So, try to get a story or something connected to it to make you speak for at least 2 minutes. Okay, so I'll start. Since Jesse and Farida want to leave early, I will start with Jesse. Okay, Jesse.
Yes, Sunita.
Jesse, your topic is, are you a spendthrift or a saver? Are you a spendthrift or a saver?
Fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Am I a spendthrift or a saver? I am a miserly person and save, how much ever I have to save. Probably I'm saving 75% of my earning maybe, and my children are wasting as much as they can and to deliberately to pinch me. When I go to their house, they will order food which is not they're going to eat. They will buy things which are just branded. You pay hefty amount and there is no show, and I feel so bad about it. Why waste money? And the answer of theirs is, for whom are you saving if you don't want to live your life? I don't know why I'm saving. I have saved enough, but I am still living in a small house, driving a small car, and just hand to mouth is enough for me. Like, sometimes a beggar living like a beggar and leaves a huge legacy for other people. And that will be my legacy for my children. I don't know whether they will use it or misuse it, but I don't want to be a spendthrift and feel bad about it. I'm happy about being miser and really enjoy my life. I don't have too much of fancy or fantasies to live in a hi-fi world. I just live. A bed 3 times meal is more than enough for me. Where's the timer? Okay, so I am definitely a saver and not a spendthrift, and I am against people being splurging money on lavish things and doing that. Over to you, Sunita.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We move on to the next speaker, Toastmaster Farida. Dr. Farida,
Yes,
do
good
you
evening.
think your topic is what do you think you're going to dream about tonight? What do you think you're going to dream about tonight? Toastmaster Farida.
A very good evening to my global impromptu family members. What do you think am I going to dream about tonight? Most of you know about my fantasies and the things that I generally dream about. I'm not much of a dreamer. What I usually do is I have a vision that this is what I want to achieve. But that vision is with open eyes and with full clarity of mind, with full assessment of my talents and skills. It's not that I go to sleep and dream that I'm living in a palatial house and doing flying or doing fancy things. No, I am a very realistic person. I will, with my openness and with clarity of mind, I will assess the situation and I will have a vision that this is what I want to achieve. And then I will work towards it. So I'm not really much of a dreamer. So tonight, if anything, I'll be fast asleep without dreams. And literally, most of my sleeps are dreamless. I do not dream. And even if I did, because usually in the REM part of your sleep, there is a specific area where one does have dreams. I don't, I would not remember any of them. But should we have dreams? That is the question. I would like all of you to introspect and see that is it good to be a dreamer or is it good to be a go getter? Personally, I believe that there should be a balance. One should not be very laid back, lazing around all the time, thinking about dreams, but not really taking the practical steps to achieve those dreams. And what should not be so realistic and so harsh on yourself that you would not go beyond your means or your talents to think about big things. Because, like DTM Amjad Ali always says, think big and great things will come. And I truly believe in that too, that many a times I have seen this actually happen in people's lives, that people come from nowhere and really make it big. But the reason why they made it big was because they had a dream. Personally, I don't dream, but I wish all of you sweet dreams. A very good evening to everybody.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Farida, this is the way, it was just a small topic, but she stretched it to 2 minutes. So that's your impromptu skills. Okay. Next, I have Toastmaster Sujata. Toastmaster Sujata, your topic is what is your idea of a wonderful day? What is your idea of a wonderful day? Toastmaster Sujata.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. What is my idea of a wonderful day? There are two things which I look forward to in a day. One is about helping people. Because there are a lot of people which I see on the road everywhere who needs help, whether it is small or big, it doesn't matter. It is up to you to help them. Sometimes people will be asking about the address of a place. Without hesitating, you can go and help them. Sometimes they might be hungry. You can buy a juice and give them. That will be of great help to them, which I usually do. When I go to supermarkets, I see a lot of workers cleaning the cars. So what I do when I just after I do my purchasing, I buy a 1 or 2 to 3 bottles of juices. And when I go to the car parking, just before getting into the car, I'll just hand it over to those workers. So they are working in hot sun, they'll be really happy. That is one thing which I look forward to, is helping people. Second thing is go for shopping. So those are the things. While going for shopping, I make sure that everything is whatever I like, I buy it. But I am a miser too. I go for prices.
Sorry, this Y9 Prime, please mute yourself.
Who's I? Okay.
Carry on, Sujata, please carry on.
It's a fire alarm ringing, that's the reason.
It's from Sujata's side only. There's no real fire, we hope.
It's someone must have burned their dish.
Okay.
Okay, sorry for that. Thank you, over to you.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure that is not her idea of a wonderful day to have the fire alarm going. But thank you, Toastmaster Sujata. We next go to Umar is not there. Toastmaster Feta, Abdul Feta.
Yes, I am here.
Yes. A very simple question for you. What are the sounds you like to hear? What are the sounds you like to hear? Toastmaster Feta.
Thank you for that question. First of all, let me put the spotlight on myself. There you are. Now, what are the sounds I like to hear? My partner knows usually what I like to hear. No, just go away. Sounds of monkeys, he said. Of course not. Well, I'm not going to say clapping, because really in Toastmasters, all we can hear is clapping. Even if you say something wrong, they will clap. Oh, well done, great. No, not at all. Sounds, what I would like to really hear are my inner sounds. What I say to myself, within myself. And what I do is the following. A friend of mine asked me, before the new year starts, it was I think on the 28th of March, have you made your resolution? And I said, no, I haven't made the resolution for the last 5 or 6, 7 years. I don't remember. He said, how come? You're a great leader, you don't make resolution, don't make plans. I said, no, I don't. What's the point of making plans and resolution, and then suddenly something comes up like COVID and shoves it away? But what I have instead, and which I urge you to do, is to, when you wake up every single morning, you say to yourself, within yourself, from your inner voice, 5 reminders. Remind yourself every morning of the following. Say to yourself, I am amazing. Number 2, say to yourself, I can do anything. Say to yourself, number 3, positivity is my choice. Positivity is a choice, and it is my choice. And number 4, say to yourself that I can succeed. And repeat, I am amazing. Now, if you say that to yourself every single morning, you don't need resolutions. You don't need anything. You inspire yourself. And if you're positive, trust me, no matter what the problem is, no matter what difficulty you face, you will find a way out. And you'll find, like we did with COVID-19, we found a virtual world which put us together. That's what I say to myself, and that's the sound I like to hear. Over to you.
Thank you for that very, very uplifting message. And with that, we move to our next speaker, Toastmaster Sherman. Toastmaster Sherman. I can see him here, but he's not answering. Okay. Monu, shall I give you the next question, Monu?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes. Toastmaster Monu, What is a memory that makes you happy? What is a memory that makes you very happy? Toastmaster Monu.
Good evening, all my dear friends. What is the memory that makes me happy? As we know that in our all lives, that moment we sometimes we feel and we feel happy, that the moment we used to and we really see every time. The memory is the happiness in our parents, the happiness in our family members, and the happiness in our society and around the world. Every time we feel, if our family members are happy, our friends are happy, then we are also happy. These things remind me also every time when I saw the happiness in our parents' eyes. As we know, since our childhood, they are working so hard and we are enjoying. Whenever we ask for something from them, they just say, do whatever you want to do. I am here. What do you need? And they don't tell how they are arranging resources for us. But now we realized how they arrange the things for us. And now this is our moment. We have to do something for our parents, for our families, because they have done their work. Now this is our times. So now if I do good things, if I do something for my parents, for my family, and just see the happiness, the smile on their face, that remind me every time that I am happy. Most of the times it happens that they did a lot for us. They did too much hard work. Even they are just hiding and not showing from us. But my dear friends, I will just like to tell, do good work, do always think positive, always helps the needy pupils who are just thinking, who are just waiting for somebody that they came and they help them. If we just see the smile on their face, it gives the immense pleasure to us. Don't wait for others boo and hiss, because they always think the man is doing that is very bad. But don't wait for others. Let them to go anywhere, but do our work with happiness. Thank you. Over to you, Sunita ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mono. That was beautiful. We move on to our next speaker. Our next speaker is Sushant. Toastmaster Sherman is still not back, I think. So we move on to Sushant. Sushant? This is straight. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, but we can't see you.
One minute, ma'am. 1 minute. A network issue. Just a minute.
Yeah. You want me to come back to you? I can do that.
Yeah. Am I visible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah. Am I visible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Sushant, Cavalier Sushant, what would you do if you have superpowers? Cavalier Sushant, what would you do if you have superpowers?
Okay. Thanks, Table Topic Master, for giving me such a question. What will I do if I have a superpower? Okay. Everybody don't have everything. Just like how I don't have every superpower power in the world. So I'll surely have something very much specific. But if I have something in specific, I would surely say that instead of just learning something, I'll get the understanding power, because that's the most and great of everything. Once we understand something, that leads us to do something. If you understand maths, you can just put it in a second. If you understand cooking, you can make the delicious food in the world. And that's what it is. Even my father told me, my father and my mother speak many languages just to see that we and my brother don't listen to that. We don't get the information what they are speaking. But still, Toastmasters, I understand them. I understand the way they are speaking, the language they are speaking. I get the message in seconds and say, Mom, this is what you say. My father gets a joke. He say, let's go to Gujarat and learn Gujarati and come back. That's when I told my father, Father, I have the power of understanding. Once we understand something, that's the key point for everything. Everything. Once you understand something, you would get it easy. Let me say that. Even Max. One more incident was that during the school hours, before the pandemic, Max was something, one of the toughest subject for me. During lockdown, when I started taking the book, started reading every point in it, I found it very much easy indeed to say. I loved Max. The way I hated Max, I loved Max the 10 times more. That's what understanding taught me, indeed to say. Table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you, Sushant, for throwing light on that topic. We now move on to Santosh. Santosh, are you here?
Yes.
Yes. Toastmaster Santosh, the topic I have for you is, which is that one disease you would like to find a cure for? Which is that one disease you would like to find a cure for?
Okay.
We have. Okay. Okay. Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Good evening to all of you. Which is one disease I would like to cure? Uh, the currently we are going through such a pandemic situation, and we are now receiving the vaccine, and now we are feeling relieved. So that point is cut. So I cannot talk about the COVID-19. So, but now, just 2 days ago, I saw a report. It was saying that 25 or 30% of the people death in in the world is due to heart attacks, and out of that, 60% are in India. So this is a really big figure, and they were comparing with COVID-19 situation. So the number of people dying with COVID-19 are very, very less compared to the uh, uh, heart attack. So heart related diseases are really growing very fast because of our current lifestyle, the eating habits and the food what we get. And to to get rid of that, we need to have a good lifestyle, and we need to have a cure for that. Actually, not lifestyle will be like this. We will have 8 hours sitting jobs, we will have a 3 hours driving every day. That will not go away. So what we need is, we need a good cure for that. What I see is the cholesterol is a main issue. Uh, and I am also a patient of cholesterol, you can say. I do not have a blood pressure at the moment, but I have a high cholesterol. I'm struggling from last 10 years. I want to bring down the low cholesterol values. The bad cholesterol values, not lower cholesterol. And I'm struggling for that. I tried exercises, I tried good diet, I did not eat meat. So what is the issue? Doctors are saying that you eat good nutritional food, do exercise, but that is not helping. So I think this is the major point at the moment in the world, that we have to get rid of this heart attack and cardiovascular health. And I stand with that. Thank you, Table Master.
Thank you. Jatin, you're next. Shall I keep you till the last or will you take it now?
I can do it now. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm ready. I can do it now or later.
Okay, I think we'll keep you for the last because it will
Yeah.
be easier for you to time it. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
To Dinisha. Dinisha.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening. Dinisha, are you usually early, late, or on time? Are you usually early, late or on time?
Thank you for the topic. Good evening to you all global impromptu family members. Late or early or on time. Yeah, these are the things when we have to do something. I don't think everybody is late for everything and everybody is early to everything or on time for everything. I do have a good habits and a bad habit. Sometimes I do it early. For example, I get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and go to bed even early in the morning, unless this global impromptu session uh, uh, is not scheduled the other days. And it's always late when I go to work. At least 2-3 minutes at least. Even that, I leave office bit late. Some circumstances. If all the things I can control, I will be at least on time or early. If the things are not under my control, and even that it takes more time to uh, more time goes waste for that thing. For example, when I go to office, it takes more than uh, more than more time actually, unnecessary time because of the traffic. So I can't waste that time. So I do some other thing and then take the time and again uh, spend more time at the office and come home on time. Actually, it should be on time for everything. But unfortunately, my bad habit is I will be either early or be late, not on time, many times. Topic master.
Thank you, Dinisha, for that very honest reply. And now we come to Toastmaster Babu Gupta. Toastmaster Babu Gupta, are you there?
Yes, Toastmasters.
Yes. Toastmaster Babu Gupta, what if you could read minds? What if you could read minds?
If I could have read minds, I would have been a billionaire. I would have known that if this person is going to cheat me in business, or this person is going to give me my payment in time. Right now, this is coming in my mind because I have returned from my office, and I have been chasing one of my clients for payment, and he is not giving it back to me. So if I would have been, I have got this superpower, I would got inside his mind and come to know that whether he is going to pay me back or not. And I would like to keep that power permanently, because being a businessman, this situation can arise to me again. Then I will decide, oh, he is a risky person, I should not give him the credit. And yes, if I could have read minds, then I would have also stayed away from those persons in the society who are usually two-faced. I mean, they show something that they are a very positive person in front of you, but when you come to know about them, you find that they are not usually motivators. There are some persons who shows themselves that they are motivators, but when you come closer to them, you find them that they only does that deliberately to make come you close to them, and then make you run on their fingers. Might be your friend, might be your family members, might be anyone, but I am thankful to that I will never try to get inside the minds of my parents, because I know that parents will never think anything bad about their children. And yes, I conclude that topic that I will like to get inside the mind of each and everyone in this world, but not inside the mind of my parents. Back to you, table.
Thank you, Toastmaster Babu Gupta, for that very interesting reply. We now come to Rohitash Bhaskar.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Toastmaster Rohitash Bhaskar, what is your least favorite thing about going on vacation? What is your least favorite thing about going on vacation?
Vacation, it has been almost 1 year. We did hear about this. Only we can dream about vacation for time being till the time all of us have got vaccinated and are over this pandemic era. So, to talk about what is the thing that I like least or on the vacation, so I would like to go on vacation. But usually, whenever we go on a vacation to a city or a country, we plan to go for all the sightseeing, what are the best sites to visit, etc. But I am bad in planning those things. So I would like to have someone doing that job for me, so I can go accompany him and visit all those sites, but someone planning like where should I spend most of my time there. So that is one thing I would like to know. Regarding if we go to some good restaurant and we want to order food, in that way also I am little bit lazy in deciding what to choose from the menu. So that thing also I would like to have someone recommending me what is the best thing that should be ordered for food. And then regarding the if we need to travel to some place, then also obviously we need to find some uh, mode of transport that is suitable for us and also it's cheaper. So if someone can guide me which are the websites from where I can pick up the mode of transport which is more economic and convenient for my needs. So that is also thing. So all these planning things I will be least interested in doing that things, and I would be happy to go with someone who will be interested in doing that things, and I'll be enjoying the journey on the vacation. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Sunita Nair.
Thank you for that very interesting reply. We now go on to Raj Bharat. Toastmaster Raj Bharat. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. I think you are new to is this your first time?
No, I am already Toastmaster. It's not first time for me.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
Okay. Toastmaster Raj Bharat, what is the first thing that you notice when meeting someone new? What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone new?
Thank you, Sunita, for such a lovely topic. In our life, we always meet a number of peoples, whether it's a workplace, whether at home and relatives, whether it's friend shown, whether we go in a party, whether we go at any market, we always get involved and interact and surrounded with people. As a person, it's very important to understand when we interact with the opposite person. What I notice most, how that person communicate, because the way the person communicate depends on how he or she is feeling in that moment, whether that person is happy, whether that person is sad, whether that person is in some trouble, whether that person is very excited. All these things get reflect very easily when we get chance to interact with others. And when I try to interact with them, really I try to initiate after coming into Toastmasters. I become much comfortable to interact the communication. When we try to interact with them, we understand about their culture, what they speak, what from where they are coming, how are the way of communicating. We understand a lot of things about his background, about their professionals, their professions, their work, their personal life. So when most of the important points, I try to understand the opposite person after their way of communication, way of thought, which type of person they are, and I try to support that person in their communication, because everyone has their own way of communication, everyone has their own challenges, own happiness. Every person has that type of challenges. So when I try to communicate with anyone, try to be supportive. I always try to be supportive, to understand, to give a communication a direction, so that we can discuss some healthy communication. It would be fruitful, it would be helpful for both of us. So just we try to interact and have a good communication when I meet with some new person. Thank you, Sunita, for this topic, and over to you.
Thank you for that very enlightening reply, Toastmaster Raj. We now move on to Toastmaster Venkatesh Nagarajan. Toastmaster Venkatesh, I here, but it's not coming online. So we move on to the next person, Toastmaster Ram. Is he here? Yes. Toastmaster Ram. Why are people all there on the screen but not coming? Toastmaster Venkatesh, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Venkatesh.
Visible?
Yes, visible also.
Audible?
Audible, visible. Okay.
Great. Yes, yes. Please say.
Toastmaster Venkatesh, if you got 2 extra hours just now, what would you do? If you got 2 extra hours just now in the day, what would you do?
Topics master and global impromptu family. I will give 1 hour to Toastmaster Sunita and 1 hour to Toastmaster Amjad, so that Toastmaster Amjad hosts the meeting more, and Toastmaster Sunita more topics to make us think powerfully and deliver effectively. Having said that, 2 hours in a day is a sheer luxury. Definitely, it's a great luxury. And under present circumstances, I would like to spend I'd like to spend 1/4 of the time doing some exercise. So just now I told my wife that I am at the gym. So what I meant was global impromptu speakers meeting. So that I call it as gym, where I'm doing mental exercises, IDTM time. So I am here, and what I feel is if I had those 2 hours, it's a sheer luxury. Half an hour for exercise, half an hour to eat patiently, and go to bed early by 1 hour. Over to you, Topics Master. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venkatesh. Okay, Samriddhi, are you here? Samriddhi from Nepal usually leaves early. Should have called her early. Okay. We now move to Shubha Pillai, Toastmaster Shubha Pillai. People keep coming. There's no Shubha Pillai also. Okay, who's there? Is Toastmaster Bhavna here? Bhavna Malhotra. I can see you on the screen. Yeah, Bhavna Malhotra. Are you, is this your first time in this forum?
Yeah, is this for my first time? Otherwise, I have taken a lot of this impromptu speaking in my Toastmaster club. I am from Delhi Junction Toastmaster club.
Oh, welcome to this forum. Okay, I have a topic for you. Toastmaster Bhavana, what is the craziest thing that you have eaten? What is the craziest thing that you have?
Yes. There are so many things which I eat in my life. There are so many things. You know, I used to be that person who didn't used to eat like uh, street food. Once I have eaten momos with with the help of my sister-in-law. She has made me eat. Please Bhavna, eat that. From that day, it is like the craziest thing. So I'm craving to eat momos. So I love to eat momos. I know it is little bit harm for the health. So I would like to give a one suggestion to everyone. If you love to eat any like any street food, any momos, chili potato, eat. But then after that, you should take like lukewarm water. If you take lukewarm water, it is easy to be digest. So eat whatever you want. Like we are human beings, we can't control ourselves. Eat. Just you need to take care of your health. Take lukewarm water after taking and after having those street food having the street after having street food it. So that's from my side. Over to you, table topping master.
Thank you for that very good advice that you gave us. And now we move on to our next speaker, Dinesh Reddy. Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy, are you here? Is he here? I don't see him. Okay. Dolly Chopra, is she here? My God, a lot of people came and left.
Indu is there, Kwan is there.
Okay, Dashti, Naveen, all these people are not there. I have a few names over here. I'll just go through it. Dolly Chopra, Benetria, Dr. Atul, Dashti. Is Gavalier Dashti here? I can see her over there. Okay, Indu. Indu, we'll come to you. Indu, what is something you have never done but would like to try?
I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, he can take the topic.
Okay.
If he wants, yeah.
Oh, it's not Gavalier Dusty, it's GH Dusty. Yes, please. You can come.
Yes.
Come.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I give you the same topic? What is something you had never done but would like to try and do?
Okay, ma'am. I have tried many things which I wanted to do it, but without doing that thing, I have done 0 marks. I had, you can say, got a 0 marks. There are lots of opportunity in my life. Okay, I want to, you can say, I wanted to do it in future, because without doing it in future, at the time I got, you can say, under marks. Okay, I have many challenges in my life. Okay, I am graduated and I'm waiting for future, you can say, many do many things in future, but without doing them, and I had got 0 marks from that opportunity without doing them. Okay, ma'am, there are, you can say, many things which are, you can say, happening in our life, but without suddenly they happens, then we will be, you can say, very very much disturbed due to these things. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dusty. We now go on to Indu. Indu, what is something you had tried but would never do again? What is something you had tried but would never do again?
Okay. Okay, okay. Good. Hello, everyone. Greetings to all fellow Toastmasters. Actually, the first question was easier, and I had an answer ready. So this one, what have I done before, but will not do it again? So I Okay, so if I talk about something which I want to do, which I had an opportunity to do, but there were some questions in my mind, and probably So doing the zip line at Jabal Jais, so that is one thing which of late I've been hearing so many people are attempting, and also the one at Marina, and that's something which I thought I should do. As much as I'm not much of an adventure person, but yes, sometimes depending on the company, I do like to attempt things. But thinking of the scary parts where you're like suspended and in the air, and there is nothing that you can hold on to, and it's almost like you'll be falling. Um, so when and what if something goes wrong? What if the rope breaks, or what if you do not hold yourself properly as instructed by the guides, etc.? What will happen? Those thoughts would come to my mind, and also, I mean, is it really worth it? I mean, you're spending so much money, and also you're putting your life at risk. So is it worth it, and can I skip it? And all these thoughts uh, run through the mind. So then if these are the concerns, then I will not attempt it. But other than that, um, I did try one a trek which was like the tallest mountain in Maharashtra, which is called as the Bhima Shankar Mountain. That was the very first trekking venture that I had attempted, and that failed badly because I just couldn't cope up with the steepness of the mountain, and a lot of young kids just almost running up, and I couldn't even walk fast. So that is something which, without being prepared, without doing my research as to what is involved in the entire process, I will not go for it. I think that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. It will take heart. Biban Shankar is a hard trick. Don't have to feel disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay. Toastmaster Kwan.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Kwan. PTM Kwan. Kwan. Okay.
Hi, I'm Madam Toastmaster Sunita. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. The topic for you is, if money was not an issue, what would you do with your life? If money was not an issue, what would you do with your life?
Oh, thank you, Madam Table Topics Master, for bringing and my imagination wow again. Whereas 2 minutes is not enough to answer that question. It would take me hours to just tell you a list of things that I would really love to do if money is no issue. So the first thing I can do is to treat all of you to a great meal or buy things that you really like. So how many of you want a car? Raise your hands. Okay, so many people. Those who don't raise your hands, you will regret later. How many of you want a big house? Bigger house, very good. Your wish is granted. If money is no issue here, my money will be spent on not only my family but all of you as well. So basically, I'm the genie, a real life genie from Aladdin. Have you watched the show Aladdin? Yeah, so all your wish should be granted. Now, there are so many things I can do, many crazy things. I can sponsor everybody in your town a Toastmasters membership for 1 year. How about that? Okay. We will have hundreds of members for each Toastmasters club, and many of them sponsored. And not only that, they will have incentive to buy new pathways. I can sponsor children, young people, fresh graduates, $20 per pathway. Isn't that good? So you just have to finish and focus on doing well, and then your pathways will be given to you. And what else can I do? Wow. I can bring all of you to a cruise trip. Imagine having a Toastmasters meeting in a cruise ship, and the whole cruise is booked by me. How cool is that? Each room, one person per room, all right? And we can have Toastmasters meeting on the cruise. And at the same time, we can look at the sea, the horizons, and travel around the world. Wow, there's so many things I really wish to do. I will bring my parents overseas, and we will travel every country. And all of you can also tag along, all paid for, all expenses paid for. So wow, I hope that money can also buy me more time to give a table topics here as well. So Mr. Timer, Jatin, can I bribe you for extra 2 hours for the topic? All right, you said yes. Very good. Thank you, Madam Table Topics Master, and thank you, Timer.
Thank you, yeah, Kwan. I hope all your wishes come true, since we will also benefit from it. Okay, we move on to the next speaker. That is Toastmaster Sherman. You're back. Toastmaster Sherman, what would you choose between fame and fortune? What would you choose between fame and fortune? Toastmaster Sherman.
I couldn't hear the word, first word, the fame.
What would you choose between fame, F-A-M-E, fame, and fortune?
Yeah,
Being famous or rich?
I think the fame, not the fortune. If fortune
Or
is actually.
would you want to be famous or would you want to be rich?
I want to be famous, not for rich, because the rich, the money what you collected, what you're collecting is also not going to last long. So if you're going to famous, your name is there. You can you have you won the people, or you won the world, and you can do something. And if you reach only you wasting money. The now what the money is not there's no value in the money now. In Sri Lanka, you can see we are getting only few interest amounts for your fixed deposits, or whatever money you collected is going to waste. I can say whatever you learn is going to retain with you. Otherwise, now with the language skills or the IT skills, if you have, you can survive in this situation. Otherwise, if you want to work from home, also you have to have the knowledge. So you have to read well. You have to think about while working, while traveling, or while eating. You can think about the situation. You can participate more Toastmaster meetings or the table topics, and you can have the spontaneous ideas coming into your mind when you are conducting a meeting. Also, you can, if anybody asks a question, you have some knowledge to answer. You have spontaneity. Spontaneously, you can answer. So that is very valuable, and then you can be famous if you have knowledge. And if you have knowledge, you can speak, then you can lead the team. You can the leaders are communicators are leaders, I can say, or readers are leaders. Or you can, if you have knowledge, you can conquer the world. Over to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you. Thank you. We now move on to next Simran. That's what's Simran. What do you like to do to celebrate your birthday? How
Well,
would you celebrate your birthday?
well, everyone has some their different aspire. I have also, but my aspiration is totally different from others. I don't like to cut the cake. I don't like to blow the candles because I feel that it is a sign of unfortunately. In our Hindu mythology, it's totally wrong to blow out the candle. What I believe to do in our own, especially on my birthday, to feed some poor people, and especially some poor child. Whenever I have birthday, actually, this is not only my birthday. This is my grandfather's birthday as well. On this day, I feed 23 poor people, and I help these poverty people. Not only I feed these people, even I go to their slum area and I provide some my used clothes, and I give some money as well. I know I'm not earning that much. I'm still a student, but I ask my dad for some rupee and I allocate with them. That's thing This is the thing which I really love to do on my birthday, and I hope it will you all will also implement on your birthday, instead of cutting the cake and blow out the candles and giving means giving a lot of parties to those people, those who are already those who have already a lot to eat. So you can also implement in your life to please feed those people who are not who can't afford this much cake and this money and the chocolates. Please eat, please feed these people. That's that from my side, and it's over to you, Toastmaster Sunita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Simran. Thank you. We now move on to Toastmaster Yojana. Toastmaster Yojana, are you here? Toastmaster Ram, are you here? Toastmaster Yojana, are you here? I can see you have unmuted yourself.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Hi, Toastmaster Yojana. Toastmaster Yojana, the topic is, if you wrote a book, what would it be about? If you wrote a book, what would it be about?
Okay, so if I write a book, it will be about the great saints in all around the world, and I will be mentioning about how selfless people can help other and help other and change lives, and how selfless is life and how it can um, how it can motivate others. So that is what I would like to talk about in my book, and it should contain saints from all over the world and from different times. Especially in India, we have seen a lot of saints have been there. So I would like to mention about their great efforts for the humanity. And I think I would like to pass on the message that it's all about love. It's all about being with each other, helping each other, and how great people have demonstrated it with their life, how they have set an example for all of us. So yeah, I cannot see the time screen, so I don't know how much time I have taken. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Toastmaster Ram. Toastmaster Ram, I can finally see you here.
Hello.
Okay. Shall I give you a topic?
Yes, please.
Okay. How have your goals changed as you grow older? How have your goals changed as you grow older?
Table Topics Master, Toastmasters, most welcome guests. That's a fantastic question. When I was younger, I had no goals. No, that's a lie. That is a lie. I had a goal. My goal was to wake up. My goal was to have breakfast. My goal was to avoid going to school. Yeah, my goal was to watch TV all day. And I achieved all of those goals every single day. I think you find that's a fantastic achievement. And as you grow older, those goals that you thought were goals were actually not even goals at all. Yeah, because a goal is something that you write down, and then you have a target to say, by the way, I will achieve this. And if I do this, then this is the benefit to me. Right? So none of these goals were ever written down. They were all notional ideas of laziness. So now, as I get older, more recently, I find that actually it's work that tells you should have goals. Yeah, it's work that tells you should have objectives that they can then measure you against. And then if you don't perform well, then they can sack you. So then you have this negative connotation towards goals. But now I find that actually you set yourself some personal goals. These are not monetary goals, these are well-being goals. If I, for example, become a distinguished Toastmaster, what does that give me? And the answer is it gives me 3 letters after my name. That's fantastic. I've never had 3 letters after my name. So that is something I would like to achieve. So just to close off this question, I'm finding more recently, I'm focusing more on short and long-term goals. Yeah, so you don't have one or the other, have both of those. Something that you do regularly for your long-term benefit, and then you have this immediate goal to say, by the way, this week I want to accomplish this one thing. And then give yourself a pat on the back after you've done it, just to remind yourself actually you have achieved something. So Table Topics Master, I would say that this is the biggest change, to go from having no goals to be lazy, to having more goals and to start achieving those on a regular basis. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Back to you, Madam Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ram. Really, it made more than sense to me, because I think it's something we all go through. Okay. Jatin, I think we've gone through all of them. Now we have just Amjadji and Jatin left. Jatin, can you take it now?
Yeah.
I will have to time, or will the timing thing run behind you?
What?
Will the time thing run on its own behind you, or should I be your timer?
No, I have my mobile, so yeah, I can time.
Okay. Okay. Jatin, please tell us, what was your worst restaurant experience? What was your worst restaurant experience?
Yes, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters and Gavaliers. So my topic is, what is my worst restaurant experience? To me, none of them are all because I never go, like I don't even go to restaurants that much, and we always like take order, and I haven't even gone a restaurant from this 1 year. In my birthday, also in my birthday, I haven't even gone, and the last time I went to a restaurant was on 2019. Then we never even went to a restaurant. We only just ordered in. So the worst restaurant to me was in Sri Lanka. I can say it was really difficult, but then there's one place. We went on 2019 on my birthday. That time, when I ate it, it was really nice. But then after that, I vomited because on my the next day morning I vomited. But then before it was really nice, but I don't. I vomited because it was really spicy. I like spicy food, but then in Sri Lanka it's really spicy and I could not handle it. So it was really nice, but also spicy, and I prefer you to go to, if you're spicy lover, you can go to Sri Lanka and try the food. Thank you.
Thank you. Ela 92, are you there? Ela 92.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Will you be taking
Hi.
a topic?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ela, what are your favorite and least favorite parts of the week? What are your favorite and the least favorite parts of the week?
So my favorite part of the week uh, is the weekends. Uh, or I would choose to say, like, on a normal weekday, after work would be the time when I would prefer to the best part of the day, and on a through the week it would be the weekends, because I have the whole time to myself to do whatever I like. If I want to sit at the piano and play the whole day, I can do that, or sit with a book and read. So that's something which I really like, the weekends. Or I could just go out with my friends and just sit at a coffee shop and just chill around there with nobody really bothering me over my head. So yeah, I do like the weekends. Yeah, and what I particularly like during the weekends is, apart from the freedom to do whatever I like, is also I can sleep all day. Uh, yes, the main part which I like about weekends is that I have no worry about anybody, the boss chewing my brain. So yes, that's about it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ela. There's somebody who's got a 1+7 phone. I don't know the name. I can just see 1 plus 70. I don't think they're interested. Okay. Toastmaster Amjad, we come to you. You're the last person.
I'm ready, ma'am.
Yeah. Toastmaster Amjad, a question for you also. What is that one thing you would like to change about yourself? Toastmaster Amjad.
Thank you so much, Madam Topics Master, Toastmaster Sunita Nair. What would I like to change from my life? Madam Topics Master and everyone who is listening, ladies and gentlemen, what is the promise? What is the condition? And can you promise that if I change something from my life and the repercussions are the life I'm living right now will not change? And I'm sure you are not able to promise that. If you are not able to promise that, then I don't want to change any single thing. Yes, there are many things worth crying, worth laughing, worth smiling, worth doing nothing, and just sitting and realizing how did they happen and how did I face them? Where did I get the power from? Where did I get that feeling from? Yes, life was not easy. Life is not easy. And I'm sure life will not be easy. But that same thing, whatever has happened, the tough times, they have trained me, they have trained us for the bad times, for the tough times. And I don't think I would like to change any single bit of my past, of my present, because these things will lead me to something great. And I really mean it. You believe or not, this session is being recorded. Mark it, write it down, jot it down somewhere. Something great will happen without any doubt. If you are planning to change, yes, there are a million things we can count and we can feel, we can expect that let them change. But again, the result will be completely different. You cannot promise, we cannot promise the result will be in our favor or against us. So, ladies and gentlemen, you believe or not, we are much, much, much blessed than millions of people, rather billions of people around the globe. Just be thankful, be grateful. Life is not easy, what we feel. We look at the people's one side only, their lives one side only, when they are smiling, when they're sharing pictures of their dinners, their lunches, picture with their friends. But you don't know when they are crying, when they are all left alone, when they have lost everything in their life. Trust me, in order to judge somebody, we need to live their life fully, or watch their life fully, or understand their life fully. So please be grateful. You believe or not, I can see in your eyes, you guys are amazing and so blessed. Only one point is missing sometimes, that we are not grateful what we have. Be grateful, and I don't want to change anything in my life. I'm very happy about it because you are part of my life. Thank you so much. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Who would like to give a topic
That's
to Toastmaster Sunita Nair? Aditya Venkat, would you like to give a topic to Toastmaster Sunita? Please go ahead, sir. Thank you so much.
Madam Toastmaster Sunita, weekends are meant to leave us weekend. Weekends are meant to leave us weekend, Madam Toastmaster Sunita.
weekends are meant to leave us weekend. I am very careful about my weekend. I plan my weekend with a lot of care. So for me, my weekend is a very, very long weekend because my husband has Saturday, Sunday holiday. And I start celebrating the weekend with other people from Thursday onwards. So from Thursday evening, I decide it's weekend because I feel like everybody has a week holiday on Friday. So he goes to office and it's my favorite day of the week because he goes late and he comes back early and he doesn't carry a dabba from home. So Friday is my favorite day, and Saturday I go out with him, but Sunday we relax. We relax at home. We do the chores which we can't do on a weekday. when the traffic is not at a peak in the middle of the day, we go out and finish our chores and we come back and rest the whole evening and we are ready, except for the global impromptu, which happens on the Sunday evening. I have a very relaxed weekend, last day of my weekend, that is on Sunday. And on Monday, I'm so relaxed and I'm ready to hit the world. So I'm not, my weekend does not leave me weakened because I am very, very careful with my planning. So I enjoy my weekends and I look forward to tomorrow, Thursday, when my weekend will start again. Over to you, table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Superb.
Nitya and Venkat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate for giving such a beautiful topic. And also, it was beautifully attempted by Toastmaster Sunita Nair. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we manage our session for 1 hour. And today we have managed for with plus minus 1 hour and 11 minutes. Everyone got a chance to speak. Let's go to timer Jatin to read out the timing report, please. Jatin, over to you.
Yeah, so Toastmaster Jesse did 2 minutes 5 seconds. Dr. Farida did 2 minutes 28 seconds. Toastmaster Sujata did 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Abdul Fatah did about 2 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Monu did 3 minutes. Gavalier Shushan did 1 minute 54 seconds. Toastmaster Santosh did 2 minutes 25 seconds. Toastmaster Dinisha did 2 minutes 25 seconds. Toastmaster Baba Gupta did 2 minutes 14 seconds. Toastmaster Rohit Dash did 1 minute 49 seconds. Toastmaster Raj Bharat did 2 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Venkatesh did 1 minute 6 seconds. Toastmaster Bhavna did 1 minute 18 seconds. Toastmaster Dashti did 1 minute 11 seconds. Toastmaster Indu did 2 minutes 22 seconds. Toastmaster Korn did 2 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Sherman did 1 minute 44 seconds. Toastmaster Simran did 1 minute 52 seconds. Toastmaster Yojana did 1 minute 24 seconds. Toastmaster Ram did 2 minutes 12 seconds. Gabriel Jatin did 1 minute 47 seconds. Toastmaster Ella did 1 minute 9 seconds. Toastmaster Amjad Ali did 2 minutes 50 seconds. And Toastmaster Sunita did 1 minute 43 seconds. Everyone got qualified except for Toastmaster Monu and Toastmaster Amjad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gavalier Jatin. Really appreciate for managing time for many, many, many people. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to thank Gavalier Jatin and our own amazing, beautiful, and well supportive Toastmaster Sunita Nair for managing this show. With that, Pav as the host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Now over to each one of you to have fun for some time. If you'd like to watch this session, you can go on Facebook and YouTube and watch it and watch your version. How did you manage? And how can you improve? Take care. Thank you so much. I'm stopping the live session.